Hey guys, it's Joe Blue back again for another episode of Filthy Hunt Cheaters, and I want to try and run through this as quickly as possible because I've got a lot to try and squeeze in here. Now, I'm going to play a clip in a moment and I'm going to let it play through. I know I'm going to get a lot of flack for this, as you can tell by the title. That's not possible, Joe Blue. You're delusional. Right, but I'm going to play this clip through and then I'm going to comment on the clip afterwards. You see them?
Yep. I can hear him.
I fucking hit that guy clean in the head, I swear I did. They're coming for me anyway.
Yeah. I'm coming up behind him, it's just there's an emulator, innit? Oh, he's right here.
Mate, this guy's like no fear, man, like... Straight up fucking...
Say, whiffed my shot. Inside this building, one of them.
Mate, this guy's walling, mate.
Oh, he's dead. One's dead.
Mate, this guy's fucking super walling, mate.
Yeah, I've seen him in the blue building, yeah. Watch out, I've just thrown the grenade. Yeah, you didn't go in there. Fucking hell.
Turn your fucking wall hacks off, you little pussy hole. Right, okay, so you're probably wondering what happens next. Well, what happens next is I suspect this guy of using wall hacks, I toggling on or something like that. The aggression that this guy was pushing, he seemed to know where I was, going through different angles, like blocking me off and like doing all kinds of shit, and I've got to run around like a madman trying to evade this dude. Then basically I just call this guy a pussy old cheater, like he's got wall hacks, you know, I'm baiting this guy to get mad in it. And the dude, like a dummy, tries to push me at the doorway and I just blast him and kill the dude straight out, man. Teabag the dude and go about my day or whatever. The video here, this is the full video. So I've played the game previously and Shadowplay constantly records. I've got it set to 5 minutes, but this clip here is only 4 minutes and 28 seconds long, which means there's basically 32 seconds of footage here missing from the Shadowplay file for some reason, which basically removes the fact that I killed this dude. I'm going to show the clip afterwards for when Shadowplay carried on. So this is the clip afterwards. So we've got this 42-second clip here. Point here would have been where I pressed my Shadowplay save replay button the first time after I killed the dude. This is the body here. I came through the in this window here and their body. This is where I killed them. Ordinarily, I think, you know, if this happened, I probably wouldn't be too suspicious, but I can't help shake the feeling that this was a cheater and somehow they were embarrassed that I killed them in the way that I did and somehow deleted 30 seconds of my Shadowplay replay. I didn't get any message on my screen saying your Shadowplay replay has been recorded or ended or anything like that. Now, that would make me think that this person knows who I am. He knows that I have my YouTube channel, knows that he'll be featured in a highlight reel, which he would have been. You know, I was putting together clips for my highlight reel and this was going to be one of the clips in it to find that the actual kill wasn't there anymore. And that's really suspicious that I'm missing this kill. But wait, like I said, like not ordinarily, if this had just happened once, I might have just thought, hey, you know, it's just a bug with Shadowplay, something happened and I lost that bit of footage. Well, it happens again in the same game. So basically, this clip starts here and it's 2 minutes 35 and there's no preceding footage. This will be the point where I saved the replay. Yet that last clip was only 42 seconds long. So somehow from then and now, all that footage just wasn't recorded by Shadowplay. When I pressed record, everything before this point was not recorded. Move forward a little bit, I think. And you'll see there's this dude over here that I shot with a pretty decent shot, man. This guy that I clapped. I think I got his mate as well. And there was two of them, or his mate might be on the run. And those were the footsteps that you heard near the start. Can't quite remember the game, but yeah. So the fact that this happened twice in the same game makes me think the first person was a cheater, and somehow they've got some sort of magic powers to erase all of my kills from the game just to troll me, so that I don't have anything for my highlight reels. This again would suggest the person knows who I am, and nothing really happens in in the rest of this clip, I don't think. Probably where I get killed. So yeah, that's it. I'm going to leave it at those clips. I mean, take it as you will. I mean, believe it, don't believe it. It might not be true. It could just be some weird bug, but I can't help but thinking that I'm going against a person that I believe is a cheater, and then I killed them in an embarrassing way for them. That clip is gone, and all my subsequent kills are also gone in the same game, which makes me think that player is the culprit. Maybe, maybe not, but I can't help but think that that's the case. I know that I'm just going to get flack for it, people call me delusional or whatever, but I do believe that there is an RCE vulnerability within Hunt Showdown that people can take control of the computer. They can alt tab you to desktop, they can DC you from the game, they can make your medkit pop out, and they probably can interfere with any components on your card. Who knows what they can do? That's why cheaters are a serious problem. I mean, they are a security threat. I mean, the things that like, there needs to be better security for online games. That's just a fact. And if you don't understand that, or you're not on my side with that level of thinking, then it's probably likely that you're a cheater in it. You're just trying to hide what you're able to do. Anyway, on to the next part of the video. So this next engagement's kind of a long one, so I'm only going to show you part of it and then show you the clip and then just make a few comments on it. So I'll play the clip now. So I can hear his footsteps here. Fair enough. Somehow he just moved to that position and just took a shot at me without making a single footstep. Even though where the last place where you heard his footsteps, where were they? No footsteps. So it places him around here somewhere. So it'd be around here somewhere. Somewhere around here. Over this area here somewhere. And I'll wait here. You hear footsteps all of a sudden on the left. I just thought it's a zombie or something clumping around because I last heard his footsteps here. So for footsteps to suddenly hear there, and I never saw anyone run past me, would be the guy. The guy's either got like no footsteps and speed hacks and just ran around outside of my field of view. Must have wall hacks as well to be able to do that, or the guy just teleported to that position and just took a shot at me because there's no way he could have got to that side without making any noise. But footsteps, I think, places him around here somewhere. Footsteps over here somewhere. Over here. Just turned off a light thing, so somewhere outside there. He's on this side here. Somewhere over here. He's like here somewhere. On mud. Outside. Now we don't hear any footsteps. No crouching footsteps. No anything. And all of a sudden, a clump right directly behind me on wood, which again would make you think it's a teleport. He just teleported, went clump right on the spot where he's just landed. To seal off that entrance so he can't keep maneuvering around. I already suspect that the guy's got no footsteps. So I'm trying to cut off the positions in which he can move through in it if he's got no footsteps. Of course, if he's got teleport, it's a different thing. But under the assumption it's no footsteps, I'm trying to limit his ability to maneuver. I mean, I don't know where these footsteps are. They sound like they're from above me, but it's a metal roof, so they shouldn't be making wooden footsteps. He must be on the other side. He's on. I get it. He's on the. When I heard the footsteps directly behind me, the dude's on the other side of the other compartment, on the other side of this walkway, and he's essentially shot me straight through multiple walls and hit that spot. So that kind of confirms wall hacks. Pretty strongly confirms wall hacks. Yeah. So I'm calling out for wall hacks here. Again, just trying to cut off his maneuverability. And somehow he moved to this point here and took a shot. I mean, I come from there. I ran down there. There was no footsteps or sound that he ever went to this side of the walkway. Remember, he was on this side that I've moved to. And somehow he's moved all the way to this side without making any noise. Yet we can clearly hear his footsteps right now. So you can't say there's something wrong with your headset. There's no such thing that's going to make the footsteps disappear when I can clearly hear that the footsteps exist. I mean, there was no crouch steps there. He was literally crouching, walking over there, and you couldn't hear a single step. Now his footsteps. He's ran to the other side of the building, then the footsteps have stopped. And he's just stepped out, no footsteps. I mean, maybe I'll just do a zoom in on this in post. Slow it down. I'm wondering if his feet are actually connected to the ground or if he's floating in the air. I'll see if I can clean it up in post, zoom in and see if I can clean it up. And I'll post that image section of video now. Now we hear the footsteps. And then the footsteps have stopped. And we just heard him jump or something, maybe. So again, I can't see him. We heard his footsteps stop about here, but I can't see anybody there. So I'm assuming he must have ran all the way down and he's like around here somewhere. But somehow he's behind me. And you heard one footstep then as he stepped out and shot me, but you never heard any footsteps of him coming into this area. The last footsteps were heard here, so he couldn't have. He's not coming through this side because I set this on fire, so he must have gone back in this way and come down to this point. But you never heard any footsteps of him moving at all. Now you hear footsteps to this point. Now you hear footsteps here. This kind of back and forth shit happens for quite a while. So he's still in that building at the back. But bro, tell me how he moved. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. So the guy just shot. You saw the bit of the muzzle flash. You know he's literally around here somewhere. Throw a grenade. No footsteps have been running from that grenade. I run out here. There's no one here. No one's run out. No one there. I go inside. And there's nobody in there. The other side's on fire. He had to come out this way. So I'm pretty sure this confirms the guy's got teleport, man. The guy isn't using no footsteps. The guy's teleporting around. You just heard like a step. All of a sudden, you just heard a random step in this building. I thought the step came from here, so I'm like, just firing randomly. It's compact ammo, so I just thought, fuck it. But like, this totem's not going off. I think it's a 40-meter range for this. I think it's the same as the clue. I think I heard moving again, rustling here in this building. Could be a zombie, like, could be a zombie that's walking around inside. Look at this guy shooting me through the corner of the building. Like, the guy's shooting me through here. Look at it, literally like through this like brick wall here. The guy's trying to take a shot straight through there at me, directly at me, man. And then you hear his footsteps, and then you don't hear his footsteps. And notice that he never pushes because he knows this totem's here. He probably can see it on his ESP, and he doesn't push ever around this point. So he never sets off this totem. And honestly, I'm going to end the clip here because it's pretty much what happens is I go around to push this guy. I just can't see very well in the dark because it's pretty dark for me, man. This guy's probably got his brightness turned all the way up, or he's just got wall hacks and he can see me come around the corner, so he can basically blow me away. I can't react to him in time. He just fucking shoots me dead. Okay, so check the guy's profile here. The guy's called Just a New Guy, which makes me think that he's also somebody that watches my channel, because people tell me all the time when I say these people who got less than 1 KD, oh, they're just new at the game. They're just new. They got 50 hours in the game. They're just new at the game. So some dude who's calling himself Just a New Guy seems like he's deliberately pointing this name at me, right? Oh, I'm just a new guy, which basically means he's not a new guy, he's a cheater. 4-year-old account, minimum 25 games. But anyway, on to the next clip. This next clip is of aimbot, I believe. I'm going to play the full clip here, or part of the clip here now.
Yep. Yeah.
All I'm going to say here is those reactions are completely insane. That's all I'm going to say. I can't say anything else, but those reactions are crazy. There's somebody who has reactions in the top 15% of people, like demigod status, right? I know in my brain when something seems incredibly fast. Like, wow, what? That's crazy. Remember, these are supposed to be 3-star players. The reaction is out of this world, insane level of speed, where he reacted and just banged me out like that. And the second shot was through the cart, like straight through the cart.
So you check this dude's account, by the way. This guy's got 2 games, Counter-Strike, which he's not played any of, and he's got 56 hours on Hunt Showdown. There's the 2 games he's got.
Oh yeah, that's legit, bro. Legit. 2 games owned. He's got 56 hours on Hunt. Plays no hours on Counter-Strike too. He's got a picture of Link, and he's got like
an X-ray.
X-ray, yeah, like wall hacks in it.
Wall hacks in it, yeah.
So the next clip is also of aimbot. I'm going to run the clip, and it might be edited just to save time. Really, I don't really have to make too many comments again. It's just a case of extremely fast reactions. I'll show his profile afterwards, which will be the proof or the strong evidence that this guy was aimbotting.
Dead. Another team. Get out, like a whole server there, mate. Whole server. Okay, how'd you shoot that? Oh, I realised it was a shotgun blast.
Pretty sure that guy's aimbotting, mate. Full compot 121 KD. Boss target's 37, so we've got like a fresh account here. Or freshish. Oh, look. 1 VAC ban on record and anime hentai. All over the joint, mate. So in the last part of this episode, I want to address a couple of things as quickly as possible. First one is responding to the people about this clip here in my last Hunt Showdown Filthy Hunt Cheaters episode. So this part here where the guy basically cancels the fuse, he sets up the dynamite, he cancels the fuse and puts it away and then runs. You can hear the person reacts to it, so the person heard it. People trying to tell me it's a spectate bug, it's a spectate bug, which is what they say for everything. You know, everything's a spectate bug. Well, I'm going to show you that it's not. It is actually an exploit that you can actually do in game. I'm going to play you it done real time. That's not spectate. And then I'm going to mute the audio so you don't know how to do it. Basically, some of you probably already do know how to do it, but I'm not going to give that information out to people.
And then...
So that part there shows you that the fuse cancellation is an actual exploit within the game, and it's not a spectate bug, which again, if the guy knows how to exploit in the game, the guy's probably hovering around people who cheat and that kind of mindset. So it would seem that there's 100% hit rate accuracy of banging everybody out. Yeah, I think he got 5 kills and he never missed a shot, and it's likely that the guy's probably using a aimbot as well. This next part here I want to address Fritz Flitz one more time, and I want to address the previous video that I did spectating his drilling shot. I want to come back to this one clip here. I'm going to play this from the episode. It's this shot here. I'm just going to slow it down. So the first shot's a miss. I'm going to pause here. We go frame by frame by frame. You see how it moves in small increments up to the target till about there. To about here, then it jumps here, and then it goes over like that. So it goes to here, jumps to there, and then it snaps onto the person here. Okay, in between here, there is a frame where it pauses. I said this in the previous video that I made, that there's just this pause where I click, I have to press it twice to get past this gap that's just there. And where it pauses, if you notice, when I press this frame, like, so when I go to this point here, this is the first bit, I press it again, nothing's changed. No animation has happened. This model on your right here hasn't moved at all. If I go back, so this is before the frame, go into the frame, I press it again, nothing happens, it's frozen, this person doesn't move, nothing else moves, nothing, and then you get the original animation. And I was thinking, like, why is that? I mean, I'm sure he'll claim it's just an issue with NVIDIA highlights. I assume that maybe this is just something that's caused by the aimbot that he's using. I was thinking, and I had 2 ideas. One of them, I'm not going to state it because it's a little bit out there and it might give ideas to cheaters, so I'm not going to do that, people who code cheats and whatnot. I'm going to go with the more reasonable explanation, and that is, I believe Fritz Flitz added a fake frame in between the aim snap in post-production. I believe that he took the previous frame, duplicated it, pasted it next to the previous frame, and then put the rest of the preceding video afterwards. So what I did was I went and created a version that had this frame missing. I'm going to play you that clip now. Okay, so we've got the clip here. This is playing in slow motion. So we've got the first shot, that's a miss. And we go pause, go frame by frame. Right, so I've edited out that middle frame. Now this frame has been removed. We go straight to here, and everything sort of moves seamlessly as it should. Like, there's no frame, there's no animations that are being dropped here, perceivably anyway. It just seems like this is the next frame, right? And for some reason, there's just an empty frame here. And I believe either a frame was taken out and a fake frame was added in, or he added a frame to the video. So I did do this comparison. This is to the original shot that has the frame in it. And I use this as an example to show how my aim, when I'm aiming on this dude and I get this shot, how mine increments smoothly, step by step. There's no jumps, there's no gaps in it. This is what natural human aim looks like when it's moving around. There's no problems, and you can see where the shot comes out. So I'm flicking up to this point. At some point I do show the full shot, what it looks like. So this is what the shot actually looks like. There's a small flick up to where I saw the person appear, and I flicked up like microscopically, yet when you actually play through like the entire thing, everything is smooth, incremental. Even when I flick up to the character, like, there's no crazy jump like to anything. If I come back here, So you can see as I move up, this is like me flicking up to the target, but it's smooth, step by step by step by step. Everything is recorded. Yeah, on Fritz Flitz's, it has this quick jump, stops for a whole frame, and then moves over to the other one. So yeah, I believe that it's potentially possible that Fritz Flitz has added a fake frame into the footage. Now he may have, in order to keep it 60 frames per second, he may have removed a frame and added in a frame. I believe that's potentially what has happened. So yeah, give me your thoughts on what you think about that. You're probably just going to disagree with me anyway, but that's what I believe to be the case. I believe Fritz Flitz has added a frame in post-production to hide the aim snap of his aimbot. I think that about does it for this episode. Hopefully it hasn't gone on for too long. See you all next time. Laters, peace, GG's.
Look, there comes one of them now.